Soccer is the biggest sport in the world, without question, and big changes are coming to Major League Soccer. You've probably already heard that they're planning to kind of change their schedule, realign their season calendar to the summer-spring schedule starting in 2027. So what does that mean? Well, that's why Ian Russell is on the show. He's going to explain this new plan.
On a Tuesday afternoon, the Midway Saloon in St. Paul isn't the busiest, but wait until their neighbors are in.
Game days are a huge boost for us.
And it's a whole other story.
Whenever the Loons play at home, the whole corridor kind of comes alive. All the bars, restaurants, transit, it all spikes.
For decades, Major League Soccer has played their current format. This season runs February to December. But in just a few years, that calendar will be flipped on its head.
It'll be nice not to have the playoffs in December.
Last week, the league announced they'd move the schedule to July through May, with the winter break running from mid-December to mid-February.
The schedule change is really just seismic change, I think, in the league.
It's a decision that's left some Loons fans with mixed reactions.
We'll miss those summer games for sure. And in the middle of the season is going to be in our cold weather, right?
Allianz Field is an open-air stadium, and while we're used to the cold and snow up here, Maggie Heyer with the fan group known as Wonderwall says that doesn't mean those winter games will be pleasant.
We've heard kind of the whole range of reactions, but most people are not super excited about the cold weather games.
Minnesota United says the league has assured them that they'll minimize the number of home games in December and February, adding that the number of games in those months will be similar to what things currently are.
There's 10 markets in the league that are solidly cold weather markets, and so that's going to be a big challenge.
What should get easier, though, is getting talent to the league.
It's a global game. And let's be honest, it's the #1 sport in the world everywhere else.
MLS Season Pass match analyst Marcelo Balboa knows this league better than most. The former U.S. men's national team and Colorado Rapids defender lived this schedule for years. He admits that weather could be a factor, but says that's small when compared to the benefits of being able to bring over international players for the entire season.
We have to adapt to world soccer, and the world soccer for us to keep continuing to be able to bring in quality players. You have to do what's best for soccer and our sport, and this is the best thing for our sport right now.
So as the league changes, so too will the fans that love this game, even if when we watch the Loons will look a little different.
Hopefully it can grow the sport, and we're right here alongside it, so we're willing to adapt, and we're optimistic.
All right, so this is what that new calendar will look like. It'll go July through December. You'll have a break at the end of the year, and the playoffs start in May. Now, again, this won't officially start for a couple years until the 2027-2028 season. Jana.
Okay, so I'm not really well versed in the MLS world.
Sure.
First thing comes to mind, maybe it's because I have a toddler. Are they going to get like snowsuits?
We talked about that with some of those fans about, is there the potential for changing some things, maybe some heaters in this stadium, trying to keep fans warm in some of these games. Who knows, right? We'll see. But they're going to work on some things. I'm sure things will change. We've got a couple years until this starts. So I'm sure there'll be some things that could get out there before this begins.
For huge soccer fans, go search on YouTube for a clip of goal in Blizzard, Canada. Happened last week. It was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So, hey, there's a market for that.
There's some.
All right. Thanks so much, Ian.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.